Hello guys and welcome to Let's Talk. For those of you who join weekly, thank you for joining. And for those of you who's your first time on my channel, hopefully you make it through this video. So as you know from the title of this video, we're not gonna do any introductions, we're just gonna jump straight into it. So I hope you enjoy.
Okay, so the first one I'll go over is, we'll put all the pictures here. Thank you, Cleona. So the first is this girl called Jaden, and she's 16, I believe. And she's very big into the new age, angel numbers, stuff like that. So next we have her name is Jules LeBlanc. She has a really big following. She's also 16 years old. She has 9.2 million followers on Instagram. And I noticed that on her story, she posted the angel numbers. And basically how the angel numbers work is each number is a sign of, I guess, the angel's trying to tell you something. So if you were to see that number during the day, let's say you saw it on like a street sign or something, they'll be like, wow, the angel told me this. That's basically what the angel numbers are, and that's what she posted. And then also what I've been noticing was, I don't know how many people would know her, but her name is Catherine McBroom. She's a part of the Ace family. It's a huge, like, also multiple, I think they have over like 15, 16 million subscribers on YouTube. And every single day on Snapchat, she would post her tarot card for the day along with like an affirmation. And she recently came out with a skincare line, and it's called 1212 Gateway. And I looked up what 1212 means, and basically it's like stepping outside of your comfort zone. That's what it means. And it's also an angel number. And what I thought was really interesting was that even though it's a skincare line, her passion for her skincare line, as she said, was, she said 1212 Gateway is a period of time otherwise known as an energy portal. And she said when your energy is able to vibrate higher and accept positive change. And she goes on to talk about like how her makeup line helps heal your soul and all this stuff. So I thought that was just really interesting to note that not only are people like engaging in the new age, but they're very like proud about it, and they're like really eager to share it with other people.
Yeah, and I think like to the untrained Christian eye, it seems very biblical because a lot of people will say like you need to speak this into existence, you need to speak this into existence. But this is like subtle, like new age promoting like the law of attraction. And if we're not Christians and we're not on guard, we might be unconsciously practicing the law of attraction. So a few phrases that I saw that practice the law of attraction is energy goes where intent flows. So this is like talking about like energy and like the universe. There's also another one that says like mind over matter. And so all these phrases are phrases that I hear like in daily interactions with people, and they might seem very innocent, but they do support the law of attraction. So do you know what the law of attraction is?
I'm not too familiar with it, but I think it's when like, because a lot of times we talk about like positive and negative energy, so I would assume like what they think, the way that they think influences what happens in the world.
Yeah, so basically like people who believe in law of attraction, they believe that your mind alone is powerful enough to convert thoughts and materialize those thoughts into reality. So this action, like the action of thinking that it can turn into reality, is called manifesting.
Wait, this is actually really interesting to know. For those who have TikTok, if you notice when they post like those TikTok posts of like maybe a person would post a video of their experience during a plane crash, or they'll post like something, I don't know, maybe a car accident or something. And if you check the comments, everyone's like, I don't claim this negative energy. I don't claim this negative energy. So it's like the same thing that you're saying, like how people think that what they see and think would happen to them.
Yeah, I also saw like this another girl on social media, on TikTok actually, and she had posts a bunch of pictures of this boy, and at first I thought that was her boyfriend. I'm like, oh girl, shout out your boyfriend, do you, boo? And then after she's like, well, he doesn't know that he's gonna be mine, but I'm manifesting him, so he's gonna be mine soon. I'm just like, whoa, that's a little creepy there. But like, the thing is, like, the whole like manifesting idea, like if you put it out into the universe that you want the person, the universe will reward that positive energy that you're putting out, and you'll get the boy. Like when you first look at the law of attraction, it looks positive kind of, right? Because like you're putting positive things out in hopes that you'll get positive things back, right? And is this something that you think Christians should do? Should we put positive energy back in hopes to get positive things back?
I think it's like a lot of like relying on yourself too, because you think that like you can control your own life. Like what I think and what I do, like, controls my own situations. And I think that can get like really harmful when you think that you're in control of like not only your life, but like other people's life and like what happens in the earth as well.
Yeah, exactly. So let's look about the cons of the law of attraction. So the law of attraction believes that with one's mind that you can convert your thought and materialize it into reality. So the Bible clearly teaches that Jesus is the one who will direct our path. So, and also another con about the law of attraction, it has like this me, I concept to it, right? And it's showing that like I'm in control of my destiny. I want this and I want that. But like from a Christian point of view, we know that Jesus is the only one who can direct our past, right?
And it's very much like materialistic too. People would manifest like cars or like money or like a job and stuff. It's never something like, worthwhile.
Yeah. And also, like, Jesus doesn't want us to manifest. He wants us to call on him when we are in need. Because Matthew 7, verse 7 to 8 says, ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and it shall be found. Knock and the door shall be opened to you. So even though, like, we seek, we're knocking and we're finding and we're asking God, that doesn't mean that God will give us exactly what we ask for. Us asking him is how we build that closer relationship with him. So the first point to consider when looking at the law of attraction is my will versus God's will. So the law of attraction promotes that one is able to consciously apply their direct source of energy to attract what they want. However, in the Bible, it makes it clear that although we have the ability to create future plans for our lives, God is superior to our plans. And this can be found in Proverbs 16, verse 9. Do you want to read that for us?
In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps.
Exactly. So although we have the opportunity to plan our own lives, it's God who oversees everything and who directs our paths if we allow him to. So we've talked a lot about the law of attraction. We've talked about people who have posts about the law of attraction. So does the Bible ever talk about the law of attraction? This is the number one text that people kind of misinterpret, thinking that the Bible does talk about the law of attraction, and that's Job 4, verse 8.
As I have observed, those who plow evil and those who sow trouble reap it.
So what do you think about this verse, and why do you think someone might interpret this as, the law of attraction? It says, those who plow evil and those who sow trouble will reap it.
Well, I guess people would look at it as like what you put out there is what you get.
Yeah, so like if you're a bad person, bad things will happen to you, right? And I feel like that's how like some people interpret this Bible verse. But like at the end of the day though, we have to realize that Jesus is the one who serves mercy and he shows justice as well. And if you are like, the wages of sin is death, and if you do sin without asking God for forgiveness, God will give you the justice according to your sins that you have committed. It's not the universe that's just gonna, throw a hailstorm your way or put you in a car accident because, you were mean to your little sister. That's not how it works. Jesus is the one who is the judge and in control of the justice part of the world. So, is the law of attraction safe to practice? So the thing about the law of attraction is that those who practice the law of attraction, they put their faith in themselves and instead of God, and they worship the universe. They worship like the source out there instead of worshiping the God who created the universe. Now, which one is better to worship? The universe or the person who created the universe?
The person who created the universe.
Yeah, because obviously the person who created the universe is much bigger than the universe itself.
And is in control.
Exactly. So I think like as Christians, I want to invite you guys to worship the God of the universe instead of just worshiping the universe itself. In conclusion, the main difference between the law of attraction and a relationship with God is that God seeks to have a personal relationship with us instead of just putting energy out there into the universe.
So thank you for tuning in for another episode of Let's Talk. And we'll talk again next week.